Good morning, children. So, children, today we will continue with our chapter number 5 cell. Today we are starting with a cytoplasm, a jelly like structure, and then different cell organelles. When we look at the temporary mount of onion peel as well as human cheek cell, we can see large region of each cell enclosed by the cell membrane. This region takes up very little stain. It is called cytoplasm. Children, it is called cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is the fluid contained inside the plasma membrane. It also contains many specialized cell organelles. Each of these organelles performs specific function for the cell. Cell organelles are enclosed by membrane. So children, in a cell we are having cell membrane. Inside the cell membrane and between nucleus we are having a jelly-like structure which is called cytoplasm. Different organelles just enclose into cytoplasm. In prokaryotes, beside the absence of defined nuclear region, the membrane-bound cell organelles are also absent. Children, they don't have specific cell organelles. On the other hand, the eukaryotic cells have nuclear membrane as well as membrane enclosed organelles. The significance of membranes can be illustrated with the example of virus. Children, viruses lack any membrane and hence do not show any characteristic life until they enter into living body and use its cell machinery to multiply. Children, viruses do not have well-defined structure. They do not have nuclear membrane. Children, they are linked between living and non-living things. They have only their protein material. They enter into the cell of host. Either it's a RBC, either it's a plants, animals, any cell. They use that host cell, multiply, and then shows their effect. Cell organelles. Every cell has a membrane around it to keep its own content separate from the external environment. Large and complex cells, including cells from multicellular organisms, need a lot of chemical activity to support their complicated structure and functions. To keep this activity of different kinds separate from each other, the cells use membrane-bound little structures. Children, whatever the functions performed by cell, actually it's performed by different cell organelles, nucleus. Together, a cell perform all the functions. So children, we are having membrane bound little structures within themselves. This is one of the feature of eukaryotic cells that distinguishes them prokaryotic cell. Some of these organelles are visible only with electron microscope. We have talked about the nucleus in a previous section. Some important example of cell organelles are endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, and plastid. They are important because they carry out some very crucial function in the cell. Children, today we are going with discussion of an important cell organelle, endoplasmic reticulum. ER. Children, we are having two types of ER, RER and SER. RER is rough endoplasmic reticulum and SER is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Why RER is called rough endoplasmic reticulum? Due to presence of minute structure ribosomes. The endoplasmic reticulum is a large network of membrane-bound tubes and sheets. It looks like a long tubule or round or oblong bags, vesicles. The ER membrane is similar to structure of plasma membrane. There are two types of ER, rough and smooth. RER, SER. RER look rough under a microscope because it has particles called ribosomes attached to its surface. The ribosomes, which are present in all active cells, are sites for protein manufacturing. So children, ER is a site for protein manufacturing. Children, now the important thing comes. The manufacturing protein are sent to various places depending on need using the ER. The SER helps in manufacturing of lipid, fat molecules important for cell functions. So children, this SER and RER help in manufacturing of lipid and protein. Now children, whatever the lipid and protein is formed, it is used for formation of different membranes. cell membrane, nuclear membrane, damaged cells. Some of this protein and lipid help in building the cell membrane. The process is called membrane biogenesis. Children, what is the term is there? Membrane biogenesis. Membrane, different membranes. Bio, a process, a nutrient, a component required for genesis, synthesis of membrane. Some other proteins are used for function as enzyme and hormones. So children, what it means, whatever the protein and lipid is formed inside this SER and RER, they are used for manufacturing of membrane, some enzymes and hormones. Although ER varies greatly in appearance in different cells, it always forms network system. Thus, one of the function of ER to serve as a channel for transport of material between various regions of cytoplasm or between cytoplasm and the nucleus. The ER also function as cytoplasmic framework providing a surface. So children, the important functions of ER. First one, manufacturing or site for manufacturing of lipid and protein. Second, this manufacturing lipid and protein used for formation or synthesis of membrane biogenesis. Third, this protein is used to serve as or to form enzymes and hormones. Now they are act as a transport system, the transportation of material within the cytoplasm within the cell. So children, here we are just complete our explanation. Next lecture we are going with Golgi apparatus and rest of cell organelles. Bye children, have a nice day.